Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about what to pack for Indonesia. So about 8.5 months ago, before I came to Indonesia, I made another video on what I was bringing with me to Indonesia. So today I am going to update you guys on what to bring and what to leave at home. So let's go ahead and get this video started. So first I am going to start out with the list of what to bring. Let's go. So the first thing I have here is a little power bank, and this I got back a while ago in the States. It was about $10 or so. I got it on sale, but yeah, see if you can find a power bank because you will be using a smartphone most likely. So make sure you get a power bank, but if you don't sweat it. You can find this in Indonesia as well. The next thing you really need to bring, even though Peace Corps says that you don't necessarily need to bring it, I highly recommend for you to bring a computer of some sort. So this is my MacBook Pro, and I'm really happy that I brought it. I don't think that I would be able to do a lot of the work that I do, such as lesson planning and whatnot, without it. So highly recommend for you to bring a computer. And of course you don't need to bring your MacBook here. You can just buy like a cheaper computer to bring with you, but I highly recommend a computer of some sort. The next thing is an external hard drive. I highly recommend for you to purchase one. They're a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth the investment. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I've already used up, I think, like 1.5 hard drive on like movies and films and whatnot. So definitely bring one. You will be sharing a lot of like movies and books with your fellow PCV, so definitely bring a hard drive. And yes, definitely bring your smartphone. A lot of people came here with their smartphone unlocked already, and you can actually do that if you've had your phone long enough or if you've already paid it off. Make sure to call your network to check to see if they can unlock it for you. And if they don't, or if you can't get it unlocked through them, then I have a little trick for you guys. I actually had, my phone wasn't unlocked. I came here with it unlocked, and then I had to get it unlocked using a website, and I will leave that information in the link down below for you guys to use. It was about $15 to get it unlocked, and that was the cheapest that I could find it anywhere. Bring a quick dry towel. I can't even tell you guys how nice this has been. I mean, Indonesia has towels too, but having a quick dry towel is going to be really nice so that you can use it every day without it just sitting in your room and like not drying. One of the greatest things that I brought with me was a deodorant. As you can see in my other videos, I highly recommend you to bring a deodorant, bring many deodorants. I brought 3 of them, and this is still my first one. Yeah, it gets very hot here and everybody will start smelling. So yes, please bring deodorant with you. And again, they do have deodorant in Indonesia, but it has whitening chemicals in it, so you don't really want to get that stuff in your skin. This is a cloth pad, and I can't even tell you how important this is. So here in Indonesia, there are pads available. There's no tampons, but there are pads available, so you can definitely use pads. But the problem with that is that there's not really a garbage disposal system here in Indonesia, so everybody burns their trash. And a lot of the time, you, the volunteer, like myself, I don't burn the trash. My host mom or my host grandma burns the trash, so I don't really want, you know, them to have to burn my used panty liners. So definitely I recommend investing in cloth pads, or like I said, you can make them on your own, like me. This was made by using just old t-shirt that I had. So next I recommend for you guys to bring a backpacker's backpack. And it doesn't have to be like the super big one. This one I believe is a 30. So since I'm a pretty small, petite person, this is a 30, I think, I don't even know what the measurement systems are, but a 30. I think it's like 30, 40, 45 and whatnot. But this is a 30 because I'm a smaller person, so I don't want to be carrying too big of a bag. But this has been really, really nice for when I have to take longer trips, such as during training. Like we have our in-service training for a week, and so it was nice to have this without having to bring like a carry-on suitcase. So definitely bring a nice bigger bag for you to be able to have a longer trip. Okay, so that was it for the really super important stuff, and now we're going to go into the next list of things that aren't as important, but you can bring them if you want. The first thing on this list is a dictionary. So you don't need to bring a dictionary with you because Peace Corps will give it to you during your first week. Second thing you don't need to bring with you is medication. When I came here, I had brought some ibuprofen, some sleeping pills, some anti-diarrhea pills. I did not need to bring any of that because Peace Corps literally gives you all the medication you will ever need. So save your luggage. They give you this good thing right here, like the second week that you're in the country. So it's filled with lots and lots of medication, such as Band-Aid, first aid stuff, ibuprofen. You have eye drops in here. You have sunscreens. You don't need to bring sunscreens. They will give you sunscreens. You don't need to bring mosquito spray. They will give you all of that. You do not need to bring Tums. They have that. Yeah, so they have a ton of stuff in here. So you don't need to bring really any medical supplies with you unless if it's like specific like birth control or whatnot, then bring it. But yeah, generic and basic medical needs, you don't need to bring anything with you. And this is pretty important. This is the Diva Cup. And I put this in the second list because it's important. As I've said before, I use a Diva Cup and I love it, and this is what it looks like. It's brand new, it's never been used, and I came here with my own Diva Cup, but they're really, really expensive. They're like 40 bucks a piece. So if you don't have one, that's okay, because Peace Corps will give you one once you get into the country. So hold off on buying one if you don't have one yet, because Peace Corps will give you one. You don't need to bring any kind of Kleenex or tissues or anything. Maybe like one thing would be good. So this I actually bought here in Indonesia, and I think a lot of people tend to tell you guys that there's no tissue paper here, but I want to let you guys know a little secret of mine. So most people here use their hands after they are done with the bathroom. But for me, I have gone through my whole service without having to do so. And you can definitely choose to do it if you want to, but I just wanted to put it out there that you don't have to. I mean, there are things in Peace Corps that everybody does and don't, and this is just one of those things that I just choose not to do. So I have toilet paper. You can buy them at your local Indomart store, which is just a local convenience store. Yeah, you can buy toilet paper. The only thing is you just can't flush it in the toilet because it will clog the toilet or the squatty potties. So just have a bag with you, and you know, after you're done with your business, throw it in the bag, and after that, dump it into the garbage where your host family will then burn. But of course, what I do is I just cover it up, you know, with other trash and whatnot. So I haven't had any problem doing that. And now onto our last list, which is the don't bring list. So the first thing that I really want to let you guys know about is leather goods. So when I first came here, I brought a few leather goods without knowing that they were leather, or without remembering, I guess. I lost one of my favorite belts to mold. So this is also leather as well, and luckily this hasn't grown any mold or whatnot. Leather products in Indonesia are not good. The humidity will definitely mold all of your leather goods, so don't bring your leather goods to Indonesia. And that also means your watch, your belts, shoes, leather shoes, just don't bring them. And last but not least, makeup. So when I came here, I brought a ton of makeup because like I told you guys, I knew that they weren't going to have the makeup products that I wanted here, so I made sure to bring like a couple duplicates of products that I really liked. So the one thing that I do regret bringing is foundation. Maybe bring like one bottle, but you really don't need more than that because it's so hot here that I just never wear makeup. During PST, I wore my eyebrows and like that was it because it was so hot. You're constantly like sweating all the time, so I couldn't do the foundation. And I think I've worn foundation twice since being in Indonesia, and that was for our swearing in and then a night of going out in the cities with some friends, and that has been it so far. And I have 2 bottles of these babies, so somehow I will use them, kind of, maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So don't bring a lot of makeup, just bring what you really need. And nowadays all I really wear is mascara. I still do wear concealer, so mascara, concealer, and my eyebrows, and that's it. So lip liners, I lie, I do wear lip liners too. So those are really the basic essentials that you need to bring. And that is it for this video. That is everything that I could think of at this moment. If I think of anything else, I will add them in the description. But if you guys have any questions about certain products or whatnot, please leave them in the comments below and I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.